Hello and welcome back to our kid video series where you come to create, imagine, and discover. If you haven't been here before, check out some of our other videos on our YouTube and subscribe. We are here to make videos that can bring you and your kids closer together with crafts and just fun family ideas. Today we will be making salt dough. If you don't know what salt dough is, it's a dough that you can create either ornaments or hand molds or foot molds out of that will last for a really long time. But today we will be making them with a twist. We are actually making spiced salt dough. So this is going to be in honor of the first day of fall. It's going to be the scents that we all love and adore, like pumpkin and cinnamon and nutmeg, and that's all going to be mixed into it just to kind of make this really good aroma. So I'm going to make a leaf shape with it and then put my little one's handprint in it. I didn't have a leaf cookie cutter, so I just printed out a leaf and cut it out from the paper, and I'll use this to cut it out of my dough once it's rolled. So you just need a few simple ingredients. You need 1 cup flour, half a cup of salt, 3 tablespoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon nutmeg, 2 teaspoons pumpkin pie spice, and 1 cup water. I actually have all of my ingredients measured out. So the first thing you want to do is you just want to grab all of the dry ingredients and you want to mix them together. Now I am using an electronic mixer, but you can also mix this by hand. We'll put the half a cup of salt, all of the spices in together, and you're just going to mix all the dry ingredients until they're well mixed. Now, once all of your dry ingredients are mixed together and blended well, we just add a little bit of water at a time while the mixer is going. Now you do want a little bit of flour on the side because, as with all recipes, it varies a little bit. You don't want your dough to be sticky. So if it still seems like it's a little bit wet, you just add a little bit of flour until it seems dry again. Okay, and once it starts to clump all together in the mixer, you're just going to sprinkle some flour down, and we're going to take out our dough and we're going to knead it in the flour. And remember, you don't want your dough to be sticky, so we're going to knead this until it doesn't stick to your hands or the counter. Okay, and once your dough isn't sticking to your hand anymore, go ahead and just sprinkle some flour on the counter and kind of swirl it around. And now we're going to roll out our dough. So this is going to be the part where you are going to cut out your shapes that you'd like. You can split this up into a couple different batches if you want to dye colors. I might put a little bit of orange in this, so I'm going to just split off part of it. And we'll set the rest of this aside. I'm going to just create a little bit of a divot, put in the food coloring that I want to use. I'm using orange. And then mix it in there. And you're just going to do this until it's well mixed. Now once you feel like it's mixed in well enough, we're going to go ahead and roll it out. Now I'm not mixing in mine all the way because, as you can see, there's kind of this marbled look, and I really like that for the fall leaf that I'm going for. So I'm going to leave it only partially mixed in. We're going to roll it out. Now you do want it to be as thick as possible because you don't want it to be fragile. This is actually about as big as I want mine. Now if you have cookie cutters, this is a perfect time to go ahead and use those. If you don't have the shape of a cookie cutter that you want, just go ahead and print it out from a piece of paper and cut it out. And I'm going to use a knife and just trace my design. Okay, and then gather up your few extra pieces and just roll it up, and you can actually use that again, roll it out for another design. So here we have our leaf shape. This is actually perfect for what I was looking for. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my little one in here and we're going to do a handprint inside the leaf. Okay, and this is Josiah. He is 1 year old, and we are going to put his handprint in the leaf. As you can see, I have it nicely on my pan right now. The nice thing about doing salt dough is if you mess it up, you can just re-roll it, because I know kids are wiggly and wormy and don't always cooperate, but you can also use this with older kids. They can actually help you make it and everything. So that's what's really great about the salt dough. Are you ready? Look. Now the only thing you have left to do really is you're going to put a hole in it if you want to hang it. We're going to put a ribbon through it, so we are going to make a little hole there. And you can see that right there. It's got the handprint and the hole at the top. So the only thing you have left to do is put it in the oven at 170 degrees for 2.5 to 3 hours. The only other thing really that is totally optional is you can paint it on top, or you can also do a top coat of like a clear spray or a Mod Podge layer, and that'll help give it a little bit of shine while it's on the wall. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have fun making it yourself. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe and hit that little bell at the bottom to get notifications when we post a new video. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye!